tell me. I know my week has been quite enlightening. Finding out hidden habits that you have. You know, I have a, an addiction to sweets. Who doesn't have addiction to sweets, right? But I know how to curve it because you know when you start learning about nutritional stuff, you know how to crave your curvings by adding new healthier things. But I do love sweets, so it definitely was one of my battles. And coffee. I like coffee because of the flavor. I'm already a hyper person. If you know me, you already know I'm hype. I don't need no coffee. If I get coffee, it's a wrap. But I like it because of the flavor. It just tastes so good. But it's an unhealthy way that I drink coffee. It's like the only time that I like have a lot of sugar because I like stuff light and sweet. So yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. Because Virgo's full moon is Virgo is the day to day, right? How we what we doing, how we waking up, and in addition to that is how we waking up and staying healthy because Virgo is all about health. So I ain't getting no coffee today. I got tea. Grand Rising, buenos dias. Yes. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I love y'all. All right, so next week. Next week we have the Virgo full moon, and it's going to be on Saturday. So when we meet next Saturday is when it's going to be. We're gonna feel the energy, and the full moon is basically when the moon is illuminated. It's at its highest potential. Unlike the new moon, things are just beginning. The full moon is about everything that was accumulated within the last 6 months when it was Virgos. And I know I say Virgo in a weird way, so I'm gonna say it in Spanish, Virgo, because I watched the Mercado when I was growing up. Okay, um, so when you, that's funny, right? I watch White the Mercado. Interesting. I mean, everybody, no, when if you have a household that you speak Spanish, cállate que white está ahí, white, white. I used to get in trouble if you would talk when he would come up. If you don't know who's White the Mercado, he's pretty much a person, astrologer who used to give all of us that sat in the living room our horoscopes every day. It was fun. Who remembers him? Yes. All right. So, anyways, so what the full moon is about letting go, right? So at this time we are here. What's up, Vicky? We got to meet up because your card is right there. Vicky won the cards, and it's just like the snow and everything. But so we are asking ourselves what habits are staying and what habits are leaving. So right now, we are talking to our bodies. Some of us are beating ourselves up because just as the full moon is going to be in Virgo, when you go across, its opposite is in Pisces, which is where we're at now. And Pisces is about spiritual wellness, while Virgo is about physical wellness. So we have our spiritual wellness, which is our heart and our soul saying, don't eat like that, stop eating like that, and beating ourselves up, and then, or like, you know, exercise more. And that's, guys, y'all know when I talk, it's always about myself as well, because I don't stay behind. I'm giving this information as well as using it and taking it. But, you know, I be having my tools. This is why I'm here, to help you guys get through it. It's not about saying don't do this and don't do that. Fuck that. No, you do whatever the fuck your body tells you to do. But at the same time, when you do feel what's out of alignment and what's in alignment, where it makes you feel good and what does not make you feel good, that's the time when you want to take accountability and bring yourself to a state of awareness, which is what I like to bring you guys to, so that you can be able to combat whatever's coming through. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us have addictions, right? And that's what is coming up right now, because Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and Neptune is the planet. Is my lips ashy? It probably is. Hold on, y'all. Neptune is the planet of illusions, dreaming. It really takes you to a space of imagination. Unlike Aquarius had us pretty much. White the Mercado Liada says sleep in peace. See, that's why I can't look at the comments. What was I saying? You see? Damn it, Spirit. All right, we're going back. Pisces, Neptune. There we go. Neptune is the planet of addiction as well, especially of alcohol. I mean, like, I got a beer yesterday and I drank half of it. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I was like, I'm celebrating. It's just like, do you really need? But if, you guys know, if you had the Orchard apple crisp, is really good, and it's an Orchard. Like, come on. So, but I didn't drink the whole thing. But long story short, Neptune rules alcohol, it rules addiction. So if you are addicted to anything, it doesn't matter if it's food, if it's buying things, you know, collecting things, that is going to get heavier during this time. So you want to pay attention to that. So as our spiritual body and wellness is getting itself together, which at the same time it talks about karma. Now everybody looks at karma as you're gonna get your karma. Watch, the karma is not always negative, by the way. Karma is positive or negative. Just think about it. Anything that you do comes right back to you. So if you do great things are gonna come towards you. If you're gonna do things that are low vibration, then low vibrational things are gonna come your way. So at this time, we are also looking at that aspect of our lives, and we are pretty much rewriting our stories. Like, you never thought that you could rewrite your life story, and you actually can. You can rewrite your life story by changing the neural paths in your mind, but I'm not going to go that deep. But just know that if you look this up, there's a lot of ways for you to reconstruct your brain for what you want. You understand? So if you want to be healthy, there's a way for you to, and yes, we used to use affirmations, but now it's time to get deeper into really taking things into action, because just saying things and not doing it, which is where the full moon comes in, is where we're going to get stumbled at. So the full moon is going to give you this recognition of what area in your life, which is what I'm going to pull out cards for, is asking you to rearrange yourself a bit so that you can feel better, because it's the same area that you're beating yourself up in. Ooh, how'd that sound? All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna start next week though. Also be attentive. It's gonna get heavy. It's been heavy this whole month, but at least it's not like, we're not mentally heavy in the sense where, like, with Aquarius we was overthinking. Now with Pisces, we are bringing up a lot of our subconscious energy. So like childhood trauma is coming up. Like, guys, I don't know, I'm doing my work, right? Because when I was from the age of whatever to 18, since I was born to 18, I was suppressed. I couldn't talk. Like, I couldn't speak up. Like, my moms would not allow me to, like, tú estás haciendo chismosa, mind your business and stuff like that. So there was a lot of repression that I had speaking. And here I am now speaking to you guys, right? So those things are the things that's going to come up, like, that makes you realize, like, damn, yo, that was kind of fucked up in my childhood. But at the same time, it's time for you to take that and do not use it as a blame. I'm not going to blame my mother and be like, because of her, I couldn't speak, or because of, no. At this time, I'll take responsibility. Yes, thank you for that lesson, but now I'm old enough to know that I have the abilities to speak up. I know I could work on my throat chakra. I know that there's ways to be able to express yourself and speak your truth without having to be like that. Because when I started talking, then I was aggressive because I wanted to be heard. So everything I did was like, ah. So those are the examples that I'm giving you guys in my life, so that you can understand somewhat of what's going to be coming up for you. Don't beat yourself up. Don't allow yourself to, and that's just me telling you, but it's really hard because you don't know when these things are going to be coming up. Somebody could come in and trigger you, and it's just like, oh, because of you, now I feel this way. You fucked up my day. And it's just like, no, there was something else underneath that. And this person just came to shake it up so that you can be aware of it and take care of it. Because it's time to stop hiding it. All right. How did that sound? That sounded good, right? All right. Don't forget, it's a beautiful tarot card course coming out on the 22nd. We're going live, all 3 modules, so you guys will have us live and in effect every Monday. Every information is there in the link. We have the full moon. I'm doing reiki with our group at Buy Me a Coffee for the full moon. So if you're part of that, you already know it's going to be on the 27th, really early in the morning before class, which is this. All right. Dear angels, take a deep breath, y'all. Let's take a deep breath all together so that we can be in alignment and so that we can receive the messages, all right? So we're going to take a deep breath. Inhale, belly out. And exhale. If you need more breaths than that, go right ahead and take it, all right? Hey, Amy. I love all of y'all. Y'all, you know what I'm doing? So this video is going to stay up for like 2 hours, and then I'm going to move it to YouTube, all right? So that way I have people over there on YouTube, because I'm about to start going live on YouTube. We're switching things up. This is my year 9, so there's a lot of changes that we're going to be having, but just ride with me, because either way, we healing. I got people telling me they becoming Reiki healers. Like, I'm just amazed at so many people. I love y'all because y'all doing the work, and they'll know that it's something that needs to get done, and it's a little bit on the rough patch. But once you get over that patch and you start realizing that you can take control of your life and not allow other people to do it, it's amazing. All right, my ladies, let's go. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Yeah, we letting go of a lot. Ooh, my third eye. It itches. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Excuse me, Pisces, because it's your season, I'm going to go first with you. But then, yeah, I'm going to go backwards. How about that? So it's going to be Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, and Aries. Y'all, I think I'm dyslexic. Because if y'all always know I be messing up. Every time I go, right, I'm always messing up. But when I went backwards, y'all seen how fast I went? Oh, I'm about to start things backwards. All right, so for the collective, we have the Knight of Cups. We are all next for this full moon trying to run away from our feelings right now. And the Knight of Cups is about impulsive moves, so we can be taking actions because our emotions, like, watch where your emotions are at, right? Because remember that the moon starts with the moon is connected to our emotions. The moon is connected to our mother. So I know I'm going to be missing my mother. I'm going to sit up there and I'm probably going to pray to her, talk to her, sit up and light up a candle, because it connects us. It connects us to our intuition. That's what the moon does. So we're going to be connected to our feelings, which is going to be a little bit for us chaotic. Have you not done the work by journaling, doing your yoga, whatever it is that you got to do to release this? Because if you're not moving, you're not releasing. So you have all of that pinned up. If you're not talking to anybody, if you're not writing it down, all of that is going to cause us to sit in a space of running away from our emotions, or running really towards our emotions and acting on that aspect. And it's more of like, be careful on how you act your emotion, because you could be in a good state and act, or you could be in a state of confusion, because that's also something that Pisces season brings in, confusion. Pisces is two fishes going the opposite way, meaning that there's always some type of friction happening when decisions are being made. So when we in Pisces season, you guys have to remember, and we'll talk about that next week, got to remember that our lives embody that energy. So you would have to go into your natal chart, astro.com, and see where Pisces is at and how is that going to affect you. All right, I'm getting more into these natal charts so I can help y'all, because I've been doing this for a minute. All right, so be careful with our emotions so that we can be able to know how to, so like, keep control. Take deep breaths before you take a decision. Don't let your kids rush you into a decision. Them kids sometimes, they be rushing. I want this. And then just to get them out, you make a decision, and then you start saying, damn, why the fuck did I buy that shit or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So like, think about those things, because kids can be like that as well. I don't know why I got kids in general, because they're the epitome of making you make decisions at the moment. You think your boss is scary? You ever had kids ask you for something? All right, so Pisces, you have the 8 of Swords in reverse. So right now the full moon is asking you to let go of those thoughts that are making you feel like you cannot move, right? This person feels trapped. The person feels like they don't know where to go, or pretty much what to see, or but it's green. So right now, even though you don't know where you're going to be going, there's going to be love infused in the decisions that you make. So spirit wants you to really tap into, right? Look, is yellow and it's orange. So they want you to tap into your creativity, solar plexus, excuse me, sacral, your creativity, and your solar plexus, which is your confidence. So take your time with this full moon to release images and thoughts and actions that no longer serve you, so that you can have clarity. But it's all in your mind, because your card came in reverse. So it's not something, it's like the world is not confusing you, right? It's more of like you're confusing yourself with the decisions that you're making. And I'm getting with the number 8. Is there 8 ideas that you have that you want to tackle? Bring that down. Are you doing something within the next 8 months that's bringing you anxiety? Are you going through a big change? So those are the things that are coming up for me. Again, you see this right here? There's no confusion, because meaning like you're clouding yourself, because the clouds are not clouding you. You're clouding yourself, so you're overthinking things. So right now with the full moon, the area that they want you to focus on is on your mental stability, so that you can be able to make these rational decisions. So this energy is also heavy because it's your sign. So how is this for my Pisces? How is this season for y'all? When it is your birthday and you feel happy, but do you feel overwhelmed? Because Neptune is that planet, yo. But it's still dreamy, because you guys are creative. So that's why they're asking you to tap into your creativity and don't be scared, right? That's another thing. You might be scared because you don't feel like people are going to notice what you're doing. Remember that, and I always say this to myself, your talent is not for you, all right? So when they're asking you to do things, meaning when you're getting these ideas and thoughts, and you're being impulsed to take action, do it, because somebody is waiting for that. Somebody mentally called you to do something, and now you became creative, and all of a sudden you creating that and you meet that person. Like, things happen that way. It's called synchronicity. So just follow your intuition, Pisces, all right? And whatever relationship doesn't serve you, let that go, because it's clouding you, all right? If that job, if you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to go to work, I don't want to log in, that's some of y'all, change it, all right? And embodying your creativity. You see how this person is dressed? All right. Who's next? Who's next? Oh. All right. We have Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Knight of Swords. And you are pretty much charging forward with whatever happened in your season. You're charging forward, and mentally you're ready to take action. But then again, these actions are going to be quite impulsive. So for the full moon, you want to take consideration. If you're going to be going on a diet, don't do the extreme, right? Go slowly. At the end of the day, you're only in competition with yourself. If you're going to be switching your job, think slow when you make these decisions. And the full moon is to ask yourself, Aquarius, what has happened in the last 6 months for me, right? A whole lot. So go back. Did you write what was happening? Because right now you can see what your habits may be to let go. Remember, again, Virgo, full moon is for us to start understanding what habits we have and how we're going to let them go, so that we can build a healthier, stable life for ourselves that we want, that we be calling in. I want to be more healthier, you know? So, y'all, I gotta start back on yoga. I might just start an online group for us to work out just for free for us, because y'all motivate me. I mean, I do it for y'all, but I gotta do it for myself, but I need the motivation. All right. The Knight of Swords also talks about you battling your yin and your yang, meaning your dark and your light, Aquarius. So they want you to balance that out. What does it look like to be creative, but at the same time be here in the world on your masculine side and produce, right? Balance that out. You feel like if you go too much into your creativity, you're not putting too much into the world. So with this full moon, balance out. What is it that you truly want to take action first, and do that, and then start we in your way to everything else that you want to do. All right, so mentally, and it's in an upright position, so you are going to be taking action, but just pick one thing, take your time. All right. Capricorn. Whew. Remember, we letting go anyway, so a lot of this energy is for us to understand that is what we need to let go. Capricorn, you're scared to take action. You feel trapped. You feel like maybe you feel like you have too much inspiration, which is it good or is it bad, right? Sometimes too much inspiration can get you into a block state because you don't know what to do first. Right now, there's something that you're holding on to that you need to let go of as well. That if when you let go of that, you're gonna see all the other opportunities, because this person is not looking at the opportunities and behind them. They're holding on to that one thing, right? And that one track mind. So for this full moon, let go of that one track mind and take action, because there's opportunities all around you, and you feeling a little sad, like you don't feel like there's any opportunities. But when it comes to 9, these opportunities is what you called in. Two things could happen. You could be scared of these opportunities that are coming in, and you're like, oh my God, I didn't know I could manifest this. Let me just hold on to this because this is what feels safe. Let go of that. All right. They want you to understand that you have the ability to create what you want and take that opportunity. Do you feel like too much, like now all of a sudden you applied, last year you applied to a whole bunch of jobs, and now everybody's coming to you, and now you're just like, oh, this is way too much. This is what you have called in. There's times and periods in our lives that we are supposed to be manifesting, right? And letting go. But when we just get stuck on that manifestation, it doesn't come through. You gotta let it go. And when you let go is when all the opportunities come in. So for you, what I'm getting, Capricorn, is that you manifested all these things and you was just stuck on when is it coming, when is it coming, when is it coming, and it didn't come. And now you're just like, fuck that, I don't care no more. And now all of a sudden everything is coming in and you feel overwhelmed. So for this full moon, just look. Remember, we leaving. There's a lot going on today. Oh, let's clap it out. Mercury is going direct. All right, so even then there's going to be a shadow period. So until next Saturday, we still going to be feeling the energy of the communication being mixed up. Let me tell y'all something. My freaking computer started over. My phone, I had to start it, like I had to restart it because nothing was working. Like literally today, at all of my, well, the 2 objects that I have in the house that are electronic, I had to reboot. Isn't that funny? And Mercury went direct today. Listen, said bar retrograde, yes. All right, so Capricorn, you have opportunities. There's nothing blocking your opportunities but yourself if you do not allow yourself to open up to your horizon and to connect with others. And this is all happening in reverse, so it's all internal. So this is something that you are putting yourself in a halt for. Spirit is asking you to make that list. See what's available. See what you don't. Because remember, use your feelings. See what does feel right, and what doesn't, and do it. If the job is too far, don't take it. If the job is too late, don't take it. But know that once you start blocking yourself off of what's coming towards you, you then start blocking off multiple opportunities that are in the horizon, and that's what we forget. All right. Scorpio, you are initiating new feelings for yourself. And so you have the Page of Cups here. And the Page of Cups talks about you understanding what you want in your life and how you want to treat yourself right now. And how you want other people to treat you. And with Pisces season, you see that fish right there? Some of you guys are wanting to get pregnant. Well, during this time, you will be getting pregnant. Highlight me in 9 months. Let me know. All right, Scorpio. But what is really happening right now, that you may be also in a brand new relationship and you are skeptical if this relationship is something that you want to work on. If this brand new relationship happened during the Mercury season, hold off. Wait until next week and figure things out, because during that time, we were foggy. And we still a little bit foggy with Pisces, but now you'll be able to, your mental stability is going to be going a little bit faster. You know what I'm saying? we ain't gonna be reviewing and stuff. But if you check that relationship out before you make any big decisions, all right? Because remember, we're gonna be in our feelings. I skipped Sagittarius. Also, this is Sagittarius card, but guess what? Thank you. I'll use the other card is for Sagittarius then, because that's what Scorpio was probably like, yo, where my card at? I don't know who's out there. Who's out there that's a Scorpio? Yeah, have me come out. All right. So also, some of you guys may be going on vacation alone to recuperate. Pregnant? Oh heck no. So Scorpio, be sure to take time for yourself. What I'm getting is like you want some relaxation time. So with the full moon, is asking you to take care of yourself, take care of your feelings, initiate what is it that you really want with love and compassion. Don't leave yourself out any equation, all right? So you come first. If you don't come first, then there's no need for you to be giving your cup to anybody else. And that's what Spirit is saying at this current time, all right? Your cup and your money, because some of you guys are holding your bag right there too. So some of you guys may be feeling also that you have to make a decision between your money and love. Wow. I'm going to leave that there. So remember, your emotions come first, and this is what the full moon is bringing in for you, is allowing you to understand that your emotions come first. All right, let's go. Next, we have Sagittarius, because Sagittarius was like, I don't want the Page of Cups. I'm good. My emotions is all right. So for the full moon, Sagittarius, they're asking you to take action. There's nothing stopping you right now. What they do want you to do is to start collecting a tribe so that you can be able to get your assistance and what it is that you want in your life. Because right now you cannot do everything alone. And so they're asking you with the Six of Wands to take actions, to be in alignment with yourself, and know that you moving forward with these actions that you take is going to be fruitful for you. So there's nothing right now that's actually blocking you with this full moon. You kind of already are in alignment of what you want to let go of and who is it that you want to be around. Some of you guys may be moving. So now you have clarity of where it is that you want to move. And this full moon is asking you to let go of the old way of thinking. I hate this neighborhood. I don't want to live here. My neighbors suck. Leave all of that behind. You want to start thinking about what you do want. We don't want to think about what we don't want. All right? I tell myself that every day. All right. Here also I'm feeling like you do feel a little bit in a struggle to get where you want to go. And that could be because there's something missing, right? With the green right there, with the green in the background in the mountains, it's like your heart chakra, right? Your feelings, your emotions are not as stable as you want them to be to take these actions, all right? So just get in tune with yourself. And again, everything is about feeling, guys. Yeah, I know we working on our intuition, we learning these things, so everything's about feeling. So when you feel something, go with that. So if you feel like that is not where I need to be, then do that. You know why? Because we always go against our intuition, and then that's when we going through the lesson. Not saying we're supposed to skip lessons, but there's some lessons that we can actually just be like, oh, because you can start recognizing it, all right? Because you start feeling your intuition. So you like, I'm not taking that lesson. I remember that lesson 3 years ago. So you start understanding that. So for you, start getting into your intuition so that you can understand that this is the path that you chose to go and that you want to go because it's the path that makes you happy. 6 is about harmony. All right. Chariots, you know who it is? For Libra, balance, right? Yin yang, feminine, positive. Some of you guys, as a Libra, you guys may have been thinking about buying a home, so you're making that decision as well. Others of you are thinking about getting an animal, right? I don't know, it looks like you want to get 2 dogs or you want to get a dog to make you feel more confident. And also, some of you guys are getting a dog so that you can start walking and use that as your morning routine to start exercising. Look at you, picking love, unconditional love, right? That's what they say. And health. That's kind of smart, Libra. That's not everybody. Others of you really considering taking vacation. Those like bungalows where you out there having fun. A lot of us are in that mindset because we used to take a lot of vacations, and now we take little vacations or no vacations. So we just like, we ready to go out there. So some of you guys will be taking a vacation during next week. Okay. So this full moon for you, it brings, the Chariot is a major arcana. So it's a card that does life-changing activities, right? So for you, whatever it is that you're thinking about changing is going to come into a big fruition for you, because the Chariot is saying, if you haven't heard the episode, go hear the podcast, Amor con Buddha, on all platforms. Yeah, like that? Yes, we just spoke about the Chariot. That's what. So for the Chariot, you want to think about, where in my life is it that I want to take charge and move forward in, and do that with confidence, right? Because right after that, like we said, the Strength card comes in. So be in the space of knowing where you want to be. If you want to move, go ahead. If you want a new job, go ahead. If you want, some of you guys are even thinking about being your own boss. So this Virgo full moon is asking you to let go, right, of all of the old. I can't be a boss. I'm not responsible enough to do this. I don't have time to do this. Let go of all of that, Libra, right? Because you bring in stability into your life. If you can see this staff right here, you bring a real stability into your life. Some of you guys are also thinking about farming. I don't know why that came up, but go right ahead and farm, because I'm going to ask you for some vegetables. But it's more of like working with spirit, right? Because the number 7 is about being in alignment with spirit, Pisces. So for this full moon, working with your spirit, especially you, Libra. We all working with our spirits, but Libra, spirit is asking you to make those decisions concrete and stable for you, so that you can be able to let go of what doesn't serve you, so that you can move forward. Because guys, once Pisces is over, is Aries season. And what that does for us is puts us in a space of worrying about ourselves, and in a healthy way, hopefully. Some of you guys, because that's our ego. So worrying about ourselves, and in addition to worrying about ourselves, we're also taking action, because Aries is about taking action, creative action. So be with yourself, write things out. If you don't want to take action right now, that's fine. Pisces season really drags us. I don't mean to say that, but it drags us, and it makes us sleepy and foggy. Virgo, right? Yes, the 10 of Swords. Right now, feeling like nobody's helping you out, feeling like everybody's against you, all of those feelings is in the upright position. So it could be true. Could be a lot of people around you that has not been in a great space with you, and you just feel overwhelmed. You feel like you got stabbed in the back. I don't know, I'm about to sneeze or something. I don't know. I sleep with the window all year round. Why did I tell you that? All right. So what this is asking you to do is to let all of it go, right? With the 10 is like, this is the end of it. So with this, oh, hold up. Look how my brain is working. See, Pisces. Virgo, this is your full moon. Okay? So this is the end, the completion. All of that. All of those thoughts that you've been collecting since your season until now, what have you found out? Reflect on everything right now, especially you when it came to COVID and not being able to exercise, not being able to. Some of you guys felt like y'all lost your touch. Time's up. Y'all was in that space of feeling like the victim. Your moon is here to say, fuck that. We at the highest potential. Let's let go of that and let's start fresh. All right? Because then we have the Pisces New Moon. All right? So let it go. Nothing is clouding you at this time. The only thing that they're asking you to do is to be responsible and root yourself, right? The red is about the root chakra. So if you're feeling unstable financially, if you're feeling like your home is not stable at this current time, start building that positive state of mind to understand that you have everything that you deserve. You have everything that you need. You just got to open up your eyes a little more, do a little more gratitude, and understand that those people that you felt that were stabbing you in the back are leaving. Leaving. All right? Just ask them to go. But do you see that this person is laying fully on green? So no matter how you feel, your heart is pumping in a different vibration. You hear that? God, spirit. So listen to your heart. All right? You go ahead and do them rituals, all right? Do what you got to do to let go of that. We got to write everything out, guys. Don't keep that shit in. Write it out. A lot of stuff is going to come up. Just grab a pen and paper and just write. There's no destination. Just write. Just write. All right. So we have Leo. Leo, you're thinking about money right now. So this season is bringing you an opportunity to realize what opportunities you let go of that could have brought you money. So you're going to be wanting to be stuck on how financially you didn't make it in the last 6 months, or you didn't make the goals. But Spirit is saying that there was opportunities that they had sent your way and you missed it because it could have been like one detail that was off from your dream job. So they want you to understand that this financial instability that you have is based on the decision that you have made. And because the card is in reverse, if the opportunity was missed because of something that happened in the outer world, then Spirit is like, yeah, I understand. But this is all internal. There's opportunities that we were sending your way and you were not seeing it. So financially, they want you to let go of the whole thing about why I don't have any money. And let's switch it to why I have so much money. I'm about to start teaching y'all some shit. Just let me keep practicing real quick. Trust me. Why do I have so much money in the bank? We want to get in that state of mind of asking ourselves questions that's going to be positive. The same way we ask ourselves negative questions, let's start asking ourselves positive questions. All right? So, with that being said, start listening to Abraham Hicks. Start listening to money mantras if that's what's going to help you out. I told you guys already. Maybe I didn't. I said a little bit of it, probably. The number 520 is a sacred number channeled by someone who was out in Brazil or Colombia. Agustin. And he pretty much channeled these sacred numbers that allows us to frequently allow us to connect with our frequencies to the numbers, because we, words really trick our state of mind. So 520, I guarantee y'all, right? We're gonna do this one next Saturday. We're gonna all say 520 45 times, and that's all you need to do. And that's just, I'll help y'all and watch. I'm gonna sing. So we don't have to always think about money as something that is unreachable. Money is energy. It's energy. That's what it is. And it comes to you at any given time that you want. But what blocks is the way we talk. So not Virgo, stop timing in, Virgo. Because Virgo's like, that's me too, that's me. Leo, focus on what you want. And what you want to let go of is that mindset of not having enough. All right? And that's what this Virgo full moon is bringing in for you. And that means, guys, everything that I'm saying is doing this as a day-to-day action. So it's like, all right, I'm talking bad to myself. I'm going to take everyday actions to make sure that I pamper myself and I take care of myself, and I tell myself that it's okay, that I tell myself that I'm doing the best that I can every day. Because guess what? When other people start giving us compliments, we're gonna shut that down too. Oh, you're doing a great job. Oh no, I'm not. I still have this and this and this. Like, come on. When are we not gonna stop beating ourselves up? You feel me? Fine. Y'all activating me today. And look, I'm be on time. 41 minutes live. I love y'all. All right, coming back. Cancer. All right. Cancer, you thinking about family. You thinking about stability. You thinking about how can you take action to create a family? How can you take action to feel at home? So right now with this Virgo full moon, the action that it's action that is being asked from you, right? But this is not a external action, as you guys already know. The card is in reverse, so this is an internal action. How can you make yourself feel at home before you start wanting to make your home feel like home? So for you, it's an internal cleansing that's coming in, because when it comes to Virgo, it's day-to-day actions again, fitness, health. All right, so spiritually with Pisces and physically with Virgo, how can you put those two together to align yourself and feel at home before you make the outer world a beautiful home? Because you can see in the upright position there'll be stability and relationship and everything else, but right now is the relationship to yourself. So keep that in mind. Work with your creativity. And with the number 4, again, is about anchoring. So talk to yourself nice. Talk to yourself nice. Like, you know, be what you want people to tell you? That you're beautiful? Then you tell yourself that you're beautiful. But believe that shit. Feel that shit. Embody that shit. Anything that we do, let's embody it. All right? Let's not just be like, yeah, I'm beautiful. Like, where did that go? You're like, I'm beautiful. What? You see when I put on some lip gloss? Hold up. This is how we want to act, all right? Not like that, but you know what? Y'all know what? Y'all get my shift. So anyway, so make sure that you stabilize how you want to feel inside on a day-to-day. Are you waking up, Cancer, feeling bad and horrible? If you're waking up feeling bad and horrible, we want to change that. That's what they want you to understand. Let's change that, all right? Guys, if you have any questions, once I get to Aries, I'll answer it. This is for the full moon. If you just chimed in, don't forget to like and share, because I'm putting this on YouTube, so they're going to have to find it over there. So y'all come in early, because we get this information early, and then it's going on YouTube, so it gets deleted over here. All right? So Gemini, right now, any burden, you at your completion as well. Just like, who was it? Virgo. Excuse me. That's that T. Gemini, right now, they're asking you to let go of anything that you feel is a burden. You see that? You at the last stages. So all those actions that you've been taking with this Virgo full moon is just like, let it all go. You did the best that you could. There's nothing else to be an ask from you. You did the best that you could. So if right now you are feeling overwhelmed, this full moon on the 27th it's telling you, leave it alone. Guys, let's not feel overwhelmed. If we're feeling overwhelmed with something and it's not positive overwhelmness, because I've, like, for the past 3 weeks, I felt positive overwhelmness, meaning that, right, there's a positive overwhelmness. Let's see what they're saying. I pretty much was doing a lot and I felt overwhelmed, but it was positive things that I was doing, meaning that I was like creating blogs. I was taking action to help others, and that made me feel good, but at the same time I was taking on a lot. So there's positive overwhelmness, and then there's the let's say negative, right? The negative overwhelmness is just like carrying on things that we cannot change. So there we go. Positive overwhelmness is things that we can change, and negative overwhelmness is things that we cannot change. So that's what's going on with you. You're holding on to things that you cannot change. And right now with this Virgo full moon, let it go. Take the action to let it go. It's not, let me think about it. It's not, let me feel it out. No, it's do it. Do it like Nike. Right? Again, follow your intuition, right? With this purple here is like follow your intuition. Some of you guys, if you're doing some exercise, and I'm also getting that as an exercise, be careful with your lower back. You know, don't overwhelm yourself with your exercise if you start in again, because Virgo energy, Pisces energy is like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this every day. And Gemini, when y'all do stuff, y'all do shit excessively. I'm gonna do this every day. All right, cool. Take a break, because you're gonna get overwhelmed. All right. All right. So then we have Taurus. Taurus, you just have opportunities. The Wheel of Fortune. I mean, I'm getting positive vibes. You see that? For you is about planning out. But it's like which way am I going? I feel so elegant right now. It's just like, Taurus is just like, all right, the moon is coming. Some of you guys already know the moon is coming, and you guys already have your list. And you're just like, I know what I want to do. I'm taking the path of least resistance. I'm allowing myself to take advantage of what I don't want, and I'm going to let it go. You guys, some of you guys are planning a bath. Some of you guys, yeah, like, oh, Amy, that's you. You ready. Some of you guys are planning a bath. Yeah, some of you guys are even drinking wine. You just like, all right, I know what I'm letting go of. And then so what this full moon is bringing to you is additional awareness for some of you guys, and for others of you is bringing you just the plain old awareness that you have the capability of having whatever it is that you want. All right, so sit back, write your letter to let go. Right, this is the time where and look, we are a week ahead, so you guys don't play with me. Tag me in your fucking letters. Now let me stop, but write your letters out, all that nasty shit, put it out, because then you could just burn it. If you cannot burn anything in your house, please, I don't need your neighbors to call the ambulance and all that shit on y'all. Go right ahead and then just rip it up. You feel me? But write that letter out. It feels good. It feels good to write things out, because it's no longer hidden in the inside, and you can read it. And when some of the stuff that you read is just like, wow. Don't go back and reading too much of the negative stuff, though, because we just let it go. All right, so anyways, yeah, Taurus, don't do that. But have your journal. It's just thinking about all the opportunities that are coming your way that you've been asking for. So you're clear on what you want, and so right now is for you to just put it into action. Yeah, it does. I do it all the time. I'm a fire baby. I burn anything. I burn ancestral money. I burn sage all the time. I burn rosemary. I burn anything. I told Liadis that the other day. She said, don't say it. And I still said it. Okay. Page of Wands for my fire signs. So Aries right now is about feeling confident in taking actions, right? This person knows that they have to take action, but there is some type of confusion with that cloud, right? So with this full moon, and then the staff is not stable, so there's a lot of instability in the actions that you're taking at this time. You don't know where you want to go, what you want to do, but you see the sun is smiling. Dear God, universe, mother, father, earth, they like, we got you. Don't feel overwhelmed. Don't feel like you can't do it. Focus on your throat chakra. You see the blue. Focus on your sacral chakra. Focus on your creativity and how you're gonna be expressing yourself. But don't forget to check Buy Me a Coffee. Oh, look at Liadis. Yes, buy me a coffee, because I'm about to write a couple of articles, y'all. I'm gonna write about how Reiki heals childhood wounds, because I've done it for myself. Amazing. And just pretty much I'm gonna be talking about the Pisces season and the full moon as well. Thank you, Liadis. So the Page of Wands also talks to you, Aries, about having clarity in what it is that you want to do. There is no clarity right now. Just write everything out, because once the season... No, not at all. You have the link right there, and you can come in. It's not, you guys, y'all guys, we started the class on Saturday. It's going to, excuse me, Bison. Letty, give me 1 second. I'm gonna definitely give you all the details. So the Page of Wands for us is pretty much Aries just asking us to write everything out. Where is your mind at, and where is it that you want to take action? And pick one thing that you want to take action for, and plan a day-to-day plan to take that action. I'm gonna pick yoga. I'm gonna pick yoga because this is me, y'all. This is me. All right, I'm gonna talk to y'all. Hold on. So pick one action, whether if it's in your business, whether it's in your love life, whether it's self-love, whatever it is. Right now, Spirit is guiding you to take action into something on your day-to-day life. Whatever area you want to do, whether if it's infusing more self-love, again, whether if it's eating better, take that one action and do small steps to complete it for yourself, all right? And use this energy to have Spirit assist you and have the Virgo energy move you forward into this, all right? All right, y'all. So that was a wrap for that. I wanted to pull out, because we all together, we all been in some type of lifetime together. So I thought that this would be cool to pull out these cards and see what area in the past life we was all together. How cool is that, right? This is just from our peoples on Facebook. All right, so in regards to the tarot card class, it's up there. You can sign up. Yes, is PayPal the only way? Because if you, we can send you the course if you want to send it to us through Cash App and stuff. But PayPal is just a secure way for you to have a receipt. Maybe you can have somebody sign you up. But PayPal is the only payment that we have right now. But again, we can make arrangements. You can just, I'll speak to you afterwards. But it's not too late. We started the class on Monday. And the class will start live at between 7 and 7:30, and so it's going to be recorded. We have a private Facebook group for you guys, and it's going to be pretty cool because all 3 modules are going to be live, so you guys are going to be right there with us. We're taking the course with you, and you know me and Claudia be popping, so it's going to be so much fun. All right, so let's see. All right, Spirit, we have my peoples. My 7 beautiful peoples on Facebook. Let's see what past life we was together in. Leaving and traveling. So we traveled together, y'all. This is the pyramids. So for me, this means that we some of us lived together before. Some of us been mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers together before, because we changed energies. But this also means that we also, for some reason, I feel like we astral project together. Like we are we family from up there. Like when we go to sleep, we go and meet up there and we arrange shit and we come back down. So leaving or travel. And then is a railroad. So I'm getting some of us been together in the 1960s, which is not that far. It's not that far. Some of us have reincarnated really quick. Oh, I like this. And for those of you guys that are on Buy Me a Coffee with me, this is definitely powerful, because that means that we have additional mission. We're going to check that out. All right, and the last thing that I want to do for us is, as a collective, just pick out a lesson. All right, let's see what this lesson has for us. Practice the art of transformation. Virgo is coming in to close out things and transform us into the next level of our lives. Remember, if you don't know, Pisces season is the last of, we have New Year's when they created it in January, but the ultimate natural earthly New Year is springtime during March. Pisces is the end of our cycle. And by Pisces, ow, my hips, y'all. I gotta work out. Who want to start doing yoga with me? We at the beginning of it, so don't laugh at me. Practice the art transformation. That's gonna be me. And so Pisces ends things for us, right? So as it is ending the cycle, we're letting go of what happened from last February, February, March until now. So you want to think about yourself turning into this beautiful butterfly, and this is your cocoon section right now. All right. Acknowledge one situation in your life that's taking your power. Transform that situation into something positive and maintain that perspective as a spiritual discipline for the entire day. And we was talking about day-to-day activities. You see this? When your spirit slips into negativity, simply breathe and then pray your way back to an inner space of positive visualization. Dreamy Pisces. Your goal: to practice the art of transformation. How perfect is this? All right, y'all. Y'all down for yoga? So we can do yoga once a week. I'll do a Zoom, and it's going to be for free. And because I'm in my practice area right now, so I'm going to be at the beginning stages of you guys. So let's start that. Fuck that. Who cares? Who's judging us? So water yourself. Allow yourself to transform. Think of yourself as being that cocoon or that seed that's being planted, and springtime is coming up, so you're about to blossom. All right. For those of you interested in the course, just send me a message real quick so that way we can chat after this. I love y'all. Y'all take care. This is the energy that I love. All right. Next week we're talking about what Pisces season is bringing in for us, because this is just the full moon in Virgo. Dust that mat off. It don't even matter. We dusting everything off. Trust me. I have a whole equipment section here, and I was looking at my old yoga video, and I was doing good. I'm like, yo, I was doing a pretzel and everything. Ask me